A man stands by the lake when his wife approaches. Turning around, his eyes widen in fear, and his expression transforms monstrously. He leaps into the water without hesitation. His wife screams and cries as she watches him go, begging him to come back. "Take me in his place," she cries. Suddenly, her husband breaks the surface of the water, his eyes clear and his expression calm. His wife assists him in getting out of the water, but suddenly, mysterious forces pull her into the water. He tries to help her but something is alluring her inside. And these two are mermaids. They took the life of his wife in replacement of his life. And afterward, a fiancé couple is shown. The girl's name is Marina while the name of boy is Roman. In fact, they are in swimming pool. Marina's fiancé teaches her swimming because she does not know how to swim. At the same time, Roman's friend came there challenging him the swimming race. And Roman goes for swimming race leaving Marina at the pool edge coping. At the back of them, Marina tries herself to swim. She immediately begins to drown. And Roman does not know about it at all. After swimming, he finds drowning Marina. On it, Roman saves her life quickly. Marina is now secure. A quarrel is held between them after this incident. Then Roman visits with his friend in a house built at the edge of lake. It is his father's house. Roman tells to his friend that her mother's death occurred in the lake near this house due to drowning. And after it, his father had gone mad. Now the reality is exposed that the standing person near the lake is Roman's father. And mermaid had put his mother into death drowning. Roman's friend brings him into a stag party. Because Roman is nearly to get married. Both observe the basement filled with water. They believe the stagnant water is caused either by sewage or rainwater. After a while, their other friends also come for party. Roman leaves the party for some time because of his bad mood. And sits at the edge of the same lake. He quickly calls to Marina but she is engaged in some work. And Roman jumps into that lake for swimming. While swimming, Roman realizes the presence of someone there except him. He comes outside the lake and sees a girl combing her hair. Taking her mermaid, he is attracted and comes near her. Both come near each other. Grinning she asks, "Do you love me?" Marina then is calling Roman but gets no response. Roman's friends are in search of him next morning. He is senseless at the edge of lake. Coming into conscious, he asks about that mermaid. His friends find the comb of mermaid on floor and the same comb is also found by Marina in the dress of Roman. Due of his discomfort, Roman performs poorly following the incident. His coach suggests that he practice more. After exercising, he encounters strange occurrences while taking a bath. This mermaid, who is standing behind him, "Do you love me?" He instantly turns around but mermaid has disappeared. Coming home, Roman feels more disturbed. Because he suffers fever now. Marina thinks he is unwell because of workout. Then a girl is tickling Roman. He takes her Marina and shouts. As he rises to check but there is no one. Marina drugs Roman for sleeping and makes a video call with his sister. Informing her about the condition of Roman, Marina says, he is perhaps involved in another girl. Saying it, she shows her comb. Looking at that comb, Alger is shocked. She notices the same comb in the pictures of his father and mother. Next day, Roman jumps into the pool for training. He finds himself in the same pool. He comes outside. When he encounters the same mermaid, he asks her the same question, "Do you love me?" On it, he refuses. Roman loses his senses as she shrieks and he is at the edge of swimming pool. All people try to restore his sense. Roman is more disturbed after this happening. He has to admit in hospital because of high fever. And Roman tells the whole story to everyone. As after meeting a girl, different things began to happen with him. And that girl is always with him everywhere. On it, Alger asks Roman, where did he meet that girl first time? He tells, he met her at the edge of lake. She had worn his shirt. Hearing it, Marina is got angry and leaves. Roman follows her but he could not walk because of feebleness. Suddenly, Marina hears someone. As a result she goes in different directions. Roman also goes after her and reaches in a room where he again encounters mermaid. And the door is locked before Marina reaches there. Mermaid attacks on Roman. So far the people brings Roman out from the room. Alger understands everything, noticing all happening. And she brings him to her father. First of all, their father forbids to meet them and asks to go. Then he hears everything by Alger. Hearing her, he ignores but later weeps a lot on the condition of Roman. And says, do not hear the words of mermaid otherwise she will take you with her. He tells the whole story as he met mermaid at the edge of lake. Troubling him, she was visible before him everywhere. And your mother used many tricks to avoid it but all were in vain. And she brought your mother with it. And he also says, I still miss her. Here he does not mention of his wife but that unforgettable mermaid. All move to that house at the edge of lake hearing it. Roman and Marina stay at house. And Alger goes at that edge of lake with Roman's friend Leah. Jumping into the lake, Leah finds a grave in the lake. He swims near the grave which has an engraved name on it. He reads it and also finds the dead bodies around it. Seeing it, Leah tries to escape but mermaid pulls him down. Anyhow, he comes outside the water. And with the help of Alger he arrives at the edge of lake and tells the name of mermaid Liza Gragriva. On the other side, Marina observes a lady in front house. Going there, she faces Roman's mother ghost. She tells that she was in ritual before death. Roman's mother also says, "Take your belonging while return my belonging." Feeling fear, Marina returns to her house, approaches Roman, and notices an evil force pulling him toward the basement. On it, Marina helps Roman. Suddenly mermaid comes before sight and begins to pull again. Glimpsing her, Marina attacks on that mermaid and drags Roman upside. And that place is locked down with a nail and Alger tells, in previous age, suiciders were buried at the edge of lake rather than in a graveyard. It is thought that Liza Grigorieva had also committed suicide whose grave was made there. Her grave was also submerged as a result of the waterlogging. And she also says, that you should not take of her comb because mermaids' all strength is in their hair. Along it, Marina mentions Roman's mother talking about the comb of her and ritual. And Marina requests Leah to wait for her outside the cottage. And starts a ritual going inside. Meanwhile, mermaid appears before Leah and asks, "Do you love me?" He replies, "Yes." And she bewitches him. She also bewitches Roman and compels him to come in basement. Observing it, Alger tries to stop him but attacked by him. On the other side, Marina starts the accurate ritual after practice. She soaks comb into water. Looking into mirror, she says, "Take your thing back and return my love." The comb has disappeared immediately and drowning the face of Marina into water, mermaid shows her past. That what happened with her in past in which after proposal, a lad deceives her marrying another girl. Facing